So we have 230 gallons of fuel total right now, 250K, 10 gallons an hour, so we should be good.
We have a major challenge on our hands. Unfortunately, it's all very real and it's all happening.
The guys just called us on the radio and told us that there's water coming in the back of the boat.
It's a chance you take when you go into uncharted territories, and that's exactly what we did.
This hunt is about Shacker to get him a good moose.
Give me the other paddle. Where's the other paddle?
Certainly hunting in places that you've never been before is the exploration and the just kind of pushing the boundaries, and we tend to do that a lot, and this is no exception. That's part of trying to push into new areas and find out, you know, sometimes they prove fruitful and sometimes they don't.
My pants are so loud.
We've successfully made it to our destination, but there seems to be a lot of buts. I'm a little bit speechless in the fact that there's been so many critical errors made on this trip that I don't know how to recover. So we've traveled today 70 miles to get here, and we've never seen a single moose. If anybody told me that I would travel this river this far and never see a single moose, I would have called them a liar. That's our situation. And now we essentially have maximized the limitations of the equipment that we've got and the fuel that we've got. And now we have to go back. And on the way back will be the hunt.
That's it.
What do you have to say? You just walked in here like you got something to say.
I'm just thinking that it's not worth thinking.
We've had to overcome a lot of situations already, and we have, you know, just a few more, and we got to get out of here. That's the biggest thing, to be able to make it out of here. We're back at base camp after a long few days above the Arctic Circle. And there is not much for moose above the Arctic Circle. The last 2 days we've done almost 200 miles in the boats. It was an exploration trip, that's for sure. And I don't know anybody else that's ever done that trip that we just did. We're going to sleep.
So get out of here.
We're just calling on the bank here this morning, and it's really calm. It's overcast. I'm just gonna walk this bank for a bit and see if I can cut some fresh tracks. But since it snowed, there has been a bull that's walked through here. He's been up, and this is kind of his rutting area, but we haven't heard anything this morning. Put it in neutral. Let him come right. Hit him. Shoot him. No, he's done. Nice.
Finally, it's in the bag.
Guys, I would just like to tell you, scope eye, amateur here. I'm used to shooting a bow, not a gun.
That's a good one.
The first shot, like I knew that he was done.
He was done. Appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, thank you very much.
Good job, Dad.
Thanks, brother. And thank you. Thank
You're welcome.
Time to go see what we've got.
Put your hands on him, buddy.
I'd like us all to put our hands at the same time, because that's just the type of guy I am. Okay, guys, all at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
I brought us here hoping for the moose mecca, and it just didn't turn out that way. I expected to see more on the river than we have.
Little character there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice job, Shaq.
Things. This has been an adventure, like it's mind-boggling. It's not possible to have gone through as much as we've gone through.
I think that everybody's had their points along the journey.
Because we are on our last evening, we're literally the 11th hour, how we were going to deal with it. Sure enough, we come around half a dozen corners or whatever it is. Stop once because we think we've got a problem again with the boat. It's like, really? And then come around the corner and there he is. And is that really happening? That's not real. Being guided by Brent, he's a great guide, he's a great caller, he proved it again and again. No arguing with the 5-time Search Mount Moose calling champion. He's a phenomenal caller. At the end of the day, we were successful and we're gonna be back home safe and sound, and that's, in my eyes, the biggest thing.
No matter what happens, I think we've accomplished the goal, and not just the goal of having the moose on the ground, but the goal of, having you get up here with us, and it's pretty special to have you here.
You got a family hug here.
There.
Where'd the shacker go? Even though we were traveling, every corner, every bend, every inch of that area that we covered, we were watching for moose. I believe that I came to a hunt that turned out to be everything I expected to be and more.